What's up? Okay. So we are back into this game with Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force versus Anonymous. So Anonymous is on the blue side, and Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force is on purple side. So I haven't seen these guys playing against each other, but I have seen both of them play, so I know how they kind of play. It seems like Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force have some problems with their changes inside the team, and I actually think they might have gotten it back, and they have practiced a lot tonight and this day. So let's see if they can get it back, because I know they were dominating before. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Anonymous should be very good too. Not mistaken, I think Anonymous should be an Egyptian team. I can check that out very quickly. No, I was mistaken. The whole Anonymous, they are German. So it's a German team versus only Norwegian, I think, on the Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force team. So this is kind of the European challenge, something. Yep, at least you can see the bands. Morgana, Evelyn, and Cassidin. For Anonymous, also the band champions for Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force is Lulu, Irelia, and Maokai. So they are bands I've seen because of these researches that teams do against each other. Evelyn was played by Werewolf EOS yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Also, this Yasuo, I think it goes over to leader. Or leader. No. And then LFT, it seems like he want that Jarvan, but I'm not sure. Jarvan was a very, very good jungler in Season 2 and start of Season 3, but he kind of fell off in later Season 3 and 4. So, and then LFT and Ares LOL, they are hovering champions and use very much of their time. I don't know. And also, Syncane just tells me that they are very, very glad for having the Yasuo, or Yasuo. Yeah, Yasuo. I keep like making my own names for things and stuff. But at least Syncane picking up the Thresh for Bartin. You could see him playing Thresh yesterday and all those misses. I think Bartin was one of the only ones playing, you could say, semi-good yesterday in the game they lost. But let's hope they're coming back up again. Because I would kind of say it was more like getting wrecked yesterday. But yeah. Also, leader picking up that Shyvana for Tommy Grasshopper. So that means, hey, only the ADC is left for Syncane. And that is Nami Jinx bot lane. It seems like they might want to go for it. Nami is already locked in, but Impurely, he hasn't really locked in yet. But now it is. Also, you can see Syncane trying to find out what ADC he wants. And it seems like they want to go for Lucian Thresh bot lane again. They did very bad with it yesterday, but I think they might be able to rise up again. and that is mostly champion select. They might want to switch something, yeah. Mm, yeah, never mind. So these are the teams. Red Suns, he picked up his SIGs. He played it yesterday too. Also the Elise, I don't know much about it. Erislal on Renekton, something special on Dynami, and Impurely on Jinx. That is the whole anonymous team. For the purple team, we have Tommy Grasshopper on Shyvana, Werewolf EOS on Gragas in jungle, leader on the Yasuo in mid, Syncane on the Lucian, and Bartin on Thresh. So that is the teams, and I will be back whenever the game starts. Peace out. Okay, so we are loaded up with a game with Anonymous versus Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force. So this is an exciting game, and I really want to see both these teams play. Words are easy, like Rivington said earlier this weekend. And you can actually see the invade coming in from the blue team. They are spotted by wards though. And down here it seems like Barteen and Sinkane just has to back away. And that, I would say, is a successful game. So they just went through the blue buff area to get the one ward in, and then they're going back to their own place. And that is actually a sweet ward. Like right off the back there, because they didn't really spot it with that clearing token. And what the fuck is happening with something special? Oh, it wasn't purely. Never mind. So red buff for Anonymous and blue buff for Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force is picked up. So what I want to watch at least some this game, it is how Jungle Gragas works for him. That is not something you're used to see, or at least I'm not used to see it. And Barton and Synchronite, they seem like they are more self-secure this game. And that is some brutal damage going over to Tommy Grasshopper from that Ares low. And Barton, he is picked up and he gets snared down by everyone. Impurely almost not taking damage from Syncane, and Barton just escapes with the useful flash. So that is some brutal damage going over to the Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force bot lane. Also leader, sorry. He is trying to do whatever he can as Yasuo. It seemed like me they would have been very happy if they got that Yasuo pick. But I don't know. Also, Renekton is showing very much strength on the top lane, but Shyvana isn't too afraid to stand there either. But now you can see jumping in, using his whole spell combo and just running around without almost taking damage. But Tommy Grasshopper is below half health. That is very crucial, and Barton just picks up a minion for himself with that hook. So I think Ares Lol might be able to kill Tommy Grasshopper on turret if he just gets it out right. But he won't do it and just pokes off the side there with his Q. That's another hook missed. They've missed 3 hooks in a row, and now Syncane is slowed down. So much damage going over. Also, Tommy, you're not in a very good spot if Ares Lol finds what he wants. And that is the kill, it seems like. That is a sweet ignite taken down and killed him. The first blood goes over to Ares Lol on top. So Redson's put down his minefield, and I don't think leader want to go through it. Went around and it seems like it's going fine. Another bomb hitting him another time. So this Ziggs, he is playing kind of safe, although he's staying in the middle of lane. Because leader, he is kind of stretched to having to stand upon people, kill them. And Barton just lost another hook, and that's a kill because he didn't have the flash up because he burned it earlier. That is not a good situation they want to be in, because impurely he is surely gonna get Syncane again if he didn't use the heal. So if they had the heal, why didn't they use it on Barton? They could have saved another kill. Also, Tommy is up here again, wanting to contest this lane, but it isn't really too much he can do, to be honest. More damage going over to Sync. And we have a pause. Let me see. So it seems like it's Aeris who went out and in again. Whoops. And I will be back. Oh, never mind. We start now. So that's nice. Martin is back, and it seems like Sync will just back off. You should really not be out here, Sync. It is too dangerous. Although all the damage coming over to Barton, the hook just missed again. The aim for that hook isn't really too good today. Can't really see him playing too well. So if they could hit something with those hooks, I don't really think it would do too much either, because Nami has very good disengage. Also, Aeris will go in for a turret dive again onto Gressapa? I don't think so. Leader again jumping around on the mid lane, trying to hit with the tornado or whatever it's called, and pushing all lanes. So the goal lead is actually almost 2k already for the blue side. That is kind of a lot. It is mostly come from farm, it seems like, and I just realized I had to fix this. Like that. So you can see it on top lane, we have Renekton with 20 more farm than Shyvana. That is what we expected, or at least I did expect it, because Renekton is so much stronger early. But later on, I think Shyvana will take it pretty much back with those one spell killing minions. Also, the dominance is used onto Tommy, and Tommy is very low. The ignite is coming out, and that seems like it's a kill. Although I didn't see why fire will kill a dragon, but who knows? Sync NA, you are very low, and something special just kills him. Although they do get 2 kills down here at bot lane. But that's a double kill. It's a freaking double kill for Nami, and Nami, will you get out? That is something special. That play is something special for this game. And that just shows how good of a player he is. He managed to juke almost all the attacks around here. And Lighter taking some damage both from the bomb and a turret shot. Also that explosive cask just standing there. 2 sec. I have an airplane outside the window. I had to shut out. Okay, like that. You see Lighter, he is kind of low versus Redsency. Now Adina LFT comes in here, but that is a beautiful wind wall. Just catching out both the cocoon and the basic attacks. So, Impurely and something special, they have a really good lane going for them. But that is a hook onto something special. Will Sync and Aid gets him from it. Werewolf EOS comes in from the side, and that explosive cast gets back to Nami. Nami, will you get away? I don't know. But it seems like he will just use that spell, and that is another miss for him. Barton, you are not on a page with your team right now, because you really can't hit everything. So Aris lol taking up the red buff off the purple team. And that is something good, but you can actually see Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force want something back. And they are standing here on the dragon trying to get that one out, but Redson's is here on the side. See everything going in, and seems like Adena LFT is going to get that smited out. Tommy is coming in from the side as well. Eris Lol also teleport down. Nor actually couldn't because he hadn't teleport. Something special. Can you get some more kills for yourself? I don't know, but that's a double kill. It's a triple kill. It's... What the fuck, Tommy? You just stole that quadra. But that is very good played by Leader. He just got those kills he wanted to get back into the game. And the gold lead hasn't really been too much more increasing. It is still only 2k between them. It is something, but it's not too much. It is just the same that it was for like 5 minutes ago. So it hasn't increased or it hasn't decreased yet either. But I know Leader is very happy to pick that one up for himself. As well on top lane, Shyvana, she needs something to get back, and maybe earlier can be able to take Ares Lol down. Also you can see Tommy and Ares standing up here. Ares still have all the damage going in, but now you can see Tommy, he has some damage for himself. Although Dominus is not used, or it's not up for Renekton, so he can't really do too much. Although the Dragon's Descent, it is there, but not too much is going to happen on bot lane either. Because he only hits the hooks when it doesn't matter. Like, he almost never have someone to do anything for him whenever he hits a hook. Also, here on top lane, Tommy is very low, and Dominus is just abused, and that's the purple team turret on top lane. So now you can see Lighter with those 3 kills. He really likes them. That's Redson's going down. Lighter has so much power on that DL, so he might be able to carry this game for him, because they are actually now even when it comes to kills. So it's 7-7. The only things giving the advantage in gold. It is, Impurely is getting trapped up, but that is probably Barton going down, but she is dead. Something special is probably going down too. But that is the bubble onto Sync, and they just backing off. Also, Lighter taking down a turret in the mid lane. That means the gold, it is only 1k now. They have just decreased it in 1k in something like 1 minute. So that is something they really wanted. Also, Tommy, you are not in a good spot right now, using the Dragon's Descent to get away, and it's good. Also, red buff going down for Adena. Come on, kill those small ones. Yep. So, kill count is 8-8. Also, tower count is 1-1. The only thing giving the gold advantage to one team, it is right now just the dragon. The one dragon that is taken down is what is gold. Otherwise, you can see the farm. It is actually very equal between both the teams, because in the mid lane you can see 30 gold, 30 farm CS up for Yasuo. But in the bot lane, there's a different story. Also, that is a nice explosive cast, getting something special up back there. But Impurely now, he is in a duel with Sync NA, and Sync NA just takes him down. Will they be able to take anyone down? Now Ares is on top here, going for Redsons, but Redsons goes down. Lighter gets taken down by the Renekton very short after. But that is not enough, because Barton now is the one being taken up by Adena. Adena has to jump up. Will he get Barton? I don't think he will go for it. He just backs off, and that is the ultimate from Yasuo going out. The wave coming out from Nami as well, but that is the kill on the turret. Adena, do we have the damage to kill him? the small spiralings, they are standing there taking all damage, but Werewolf EOS just jumps in, and that's a nice rocket coming from the side, and Ares picks up that Werewolf as well. So 11-12. That is the gold count. No, the kill count. Dragon is up in 1 minute, and only 1k gold is still between them. At 2-2 in towers, but now you can see Tommy. He is gaining some power, but I don't think he has enough yet to start dueling Renekton, because Renekton has 4 kills. He has pretty much carried top lane and top side of the map, pretty much. Also, Redson's picking up the blue for himself, and probably good to have. Leader gets the red, getting their respective buffs. Wanted. Also, Arislal is standing there on the side, couldn't get one ward down. But Barton, you don't want to stand there. There are 3 people off the enemy team, actually 5 people off the enemy team there. Also, that blue buff, will they contest the blue buff, or will they just go for the dragon? It seems like no one really goes for it, but Ares is the one being taken up, and that is a missed bubble. So that disengage isn't there right now, but Sync and A, will you get taken out? I don't think so, because Sync is just jumping over a wall, being safe. But Barton, you are not where you should be. You are very low, and Adena actually picks you up. Also, Leader, you picks up a kill in the middle. Werewolf, you're getting low. So this fight, it really doesn't seem good for the Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force, and it might be another dragon going down. So it's still 1-1, and probably a dragon towards blue team. Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force, you are far behind right now. Now it's close to 3k gold behind. But Leader, you found something special on your backside. Also, Ares has so much damage going in, but that is a kill for him, and 2 people goes down for the blue side. You don't want to stay here right now. And Impurely gets taken up, and that is another kill, so it's actually equal still. 3 for 3. But the dragon, it was not worth it for Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force to go in for that fight. They are 1.5k gold behind, and that's the chair standing on the map. So after all that action, you're like, oh, what's gonna happen now? Is there another team fight? But nope, it's mostly just clearing and pushing out waves back to their like neutral position. Also, Leader, he is starting to get some power. He has 7 kills right now. Also, this Redsons, he is getting wrecked in mid lane, to be honest. So that is the one player doing very good for Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force. So Werewolf is coming down to this bot lane. Will he get anything out? Going into the brush here, he isn't spotted yet. So if the anonymous bot lane goes too hard, and now you can see him. They got a ward though, so 30 for him. Impurely, something special. Will you do something about it, or nah? Rettons is coming on off the side too. He is not spotted yet, if I'm not mistaken. So they will just back off. 4 people down on the bottom side of the map, and you can see Shyvana on top, just pushing down that wave. Almost at the turret, and she'll probably start to get some damage before Renekton comes up. And Leader, Werewolf EOS, they are on the mid lane. Red buff going down for him purely. So it doesn't really seem like they could do too much with this team from Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force, but with some more training, I think they might be able to have a strong team. Because all of these players, it seems like they're good individually. They just need the synergy to play together, and leader picks up another kill. He is surely the leader of the team right now. And Sinkane, he's actually played good. 5-2-5. In despite of the bad landing phase they had, Renekton is coming up to the top right now again. Tell me, do you have the power to fight Ares? I don't think so. So there's this fight in mid lane. Impurely, he gets hooked up, and that was so close for Barton to go down. If that lantern wouldn't have come out, he would be dead. Also, Tommy, you do not have the power to fight Ares. Why are you pushing so far? I don't think you will go down. But surely that is not the place you want to be. So minions taking a little bit of damage, and not too much though. Also, Tommy was trying to recall there in the brush. Couldn't really get too much, and that ultimate from Lucian. Ooh, it's a nice hook onto Impurely. Impurely is almost surely dead. Redsons is the one getting jumped on now. Adrena goes down. Also, that Wind Wolf for Leader, isn't that bad. Also, Impurely gets hooked again. That is a disaster for him. But also, Dominus damage coming in from all the side. They get 3 members. They get 4 people from that fight. That is beautiful played by Anonymous. They just called down their top laner into the fight, and that really did set their mark. So they just got back the kill lead that Rainbow Young Strike Force had. But they did also get the mid lane turret. That means 3 turrets for 2. Also, Renekton pushing up on top lane. There's no one there to contest him right now, and it seems like this inner turret might go down too. Those traps there are very good because Barton couldn't follow up, and also he couldn't really do anything about it yet. Something special backing off. Same with the Ares on top. Redsons low on mana probably will back off if he can't get to the blue. So this actually seems like a dragon that might go down for purple side. So that is good. Only 3k gold between them right now again. And that Mega Ultra Inferno Rocket or whatever it's called. I'm actually wondering what is it called. It's called the Super Mega Death Rocket. Right. And that is another turret for purple team. That means the gold lead is only 1k again. So they are really close, both of these teams. It seems like a balanced matchup for once. Most of the games yesterday, it was mostly just one team wrecking the other team. But now there are 4 people to come down again towards the bot lane, and they ping Yasuo to get back. Lighter should not be in the position in the mid lane. I think they're trying to group up in mid lane, but the Ares standing there on the side. The Kun lands onto Bardian. Ares low jumps around, taking so much damage. The Dominus actually kills off. Tommy is the next focus, but they are so slowed right now. Ares low, you should not chase without your team. So that is another kill going down for Anonymous. Super well played there. Also, I think we might have a 40-minute match now. if they just play safe, both teams. Don't really think they will do too much. Lighter gets snared up, and I think he got hit by that thing back there. But that is what the fuck. That hook didn't either hit, and Adriana is now the one focused. But now Tommy, you should not be there in the front tanking so much damage. Martin, what are you doing? You are dead, and that is the Super Mega Death Rocket coming in, doing so much damage to everyone. Iris getting that one basic attack in there and killing some more people. She's currently on a killing spree. So inhibitor turret is surely going down now because everyone had to back so far off, and the turret is going down quickly. It's going super fast down. Save with the inhibitor. Also, Sync is coming in from the side, trying to do more damage. Adrena is the one getting hit on, and Spiralings take up some damage. Also, the Chompers is there to take some of the engage off. Ooh, that is a nice bubble, and Werewolf, you just knocked everyone away. Aris, you should not be there. You're solo. But Impurely is on Rampage on the side. Also, Leader picks up 2 kills before he dies. They don't have too much damage left on the Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force team. And they kind of just have to back off. But now he's in Redsons. He almost got destroyed if it wouldn't be for that Adrena. So this is an exciting game. 48 to 44k gold. Most of it is from turrets and the one dragon in favor. Although the Baron is started off, but they don't really have the health bars to go for it. I think Impurely might try to tank it up with all of his lifesteal, but it is not something really good for them. Also, Barton is coming in from the side trying to do anything. Impurely, he is Ignite, and that is a nice Dragon's Descent coming in from the side. Adana and Redsons, they have to back off a bit, but that is Barton going down just off the edge of that bomb. Also, Werewolf and Leader is coming in from the side as well. That is not the Baron fight they really wanted. They should have just backed off and played safe. Although Barton did stop the Baron take from Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force, so that is good. But not really worth it. So just taking out creeps in jungle. Also now Tommy, he is getting some more damage, and he might be strong enough to take on Renekton very, very soon. Because now we're starting to come into that page of the game where Renekton starts to just build tanky and starts to be the tank, dealing not too much damage. But you see, he can't really get focused down by Sync and A, for example, or Leader for that sake, because he do have that Thornmail, and he do also have all the health, being able to take all the damage. Will say Sync and Leader is dead if they just try it. Depending on the lifesteal though. Blue buff going down for Redsons. So if there's one player playing bad for the purple team, no, for blue team, Anonymous, I would probably say it's Redsons in the mid lane. He got destroyed by Leader early, and he isn't really too much use right now, because the 2 kills he has had is like lucky bombs standing off the backside of fights. Also, the purple team's mid lane inhibitor is soon to be back up, and I think they will just try to bait this Baron, if they will do that. Because Leader, he is getting locked down by Renekton, but it doesn't do too much. he got his small shield, and Adana, again, getting hooked up, but there's no one on the same page as Spartan. He's like just hooking people not to get them to engage. And not always working too good. Yeah. So now if we have a clean team fight, I actually think Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force will have the edge if they have a 5-on-5 team fight. But it all depends on every like small thing throughout the game. That is basically a free dragon gaming over. So goal lead is once again down to only 2k. We are 30 minutes into the match, and both these teams still look very strong. Although there is an exposed inhibitor in the mid lane for Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force, it doesn't really take too long to get the opposition down here. So Ares just taking out that ward super quickly and gets out. They might go for a Baron now. Although they are pressured in the mid lane for the mid lane turret. And I don't think Adana can do too much in the Baron pit herself. So if I should give an MVP or something for these teams, I would say it is leader in the mid lane for now, for Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force, and something special as the Nami for Anonymous. Nami has played so well, and so many of her bubbles has been what gives the edge for Rainbow Unicorn. Not for Anonymous, sorry. Also, this Baron is going down so quickly. Arislol and Impurely, they took it down with only 2 of them. So, they didn't, or Rainbow Unicorn Strike Force didn't have any vision there. Run things, so yeah. Wow. I want to see that again. So now we can see they are going up here for this fight. You see just the Ares jumping in from the side, Chompers coming in as well, and the Super Mega Death Rocket, and the Super Ultra Mega Inferno Bomb something, just thrown out into the fight. That is the inhibitor being attacked, and they might end it right now. They are playing so good, and with that tanky Renekton, they could basically take up the damage from both. But Adana, you are tanking up something you shouldn't be, and now you can see something special on the backside. He is full health still, but Adana, you just get healed. Also, that is Renekton with a double kill. Wow. Tommy takes him down with the ticks though, and that Nexus turret is very low. I think they may save it for now, but as well the bot lane turret, it is going down. It's going down very, very soon, I think. Also, that is a beautiful Sonia's, although they can't do too much about it. Lear though, he is jumping around trying to get something special down, and that is some good gold. Pushing down mid lane, there are 3 death timers up. Right now, leader, you should not be tanking the turret, because we will need you later for a fight. Werewolf is more like the tank right here now. Sync and everyone is pulling back, and that was a nice counter turret, although it didn't really do as much as the push from Anonymous. but it's something else. Dryens up in almost 2 minutes. So it seems like that might be like the next objective to take control of. Of course, it's not one team just dies completely. Zinc is backing up. I think you have gold for some items. We can see here that Renekton, he has 14k gold. It's only Renekton, Jinx, and Yasuo having over like 13k gold. And that is huge to get. Also, we can speed this up a little bit just to get to the current time. Seems like they are gathering a little bit for next fight. And that is good. So the purple team's top lane inner turret goes down to Renekton. Because no one is paying attention to him. He can just split push. I'm almost sure he could have gotten the second or the primary inhibitor turret on top lane. Down. So also you can see Anonymous coming in from the side, but that is some nice explosive cast getting everyone out. But that is both the Super Mega Death Rocket and the Super Mega Inferno Bomb coming in, taking so much damage off everyone. You can see how low Tom is. Also Adana, he gets slowed, but not snared yet. And the top lane is tower that seems to go very bad right now. So everyone is just pinging to try to defend top lane. Leader, he has his shield, alas. Also something special, he doesn't really get someone up, but that is 2 kills going out very rapid. Adana picks up 1 kill and Purely has at least 1 kill. And that seems like he might get his last one because Tommy just went down. That is some nice played from Impurely. Also Impurely getting taken up at Bartin is the next going down for a triple kill for Impurely. That means the Werewolf EOS, you really have to watch it, or you will get Impurely down from the fountain. That is a huge ultimate. So it seems like it's GG, but Werewolf as well, he is knocked out. That's an ace and a good game.